New F1 fan here. Is Ferrari at risk of being relegated to F2? Maybe the real World Drivers' Championship is the friends we made along the way. Oscar can't leave Alpine, he can't hurt you. Oscar has poor tire management. Lando has an advantage in race pace. Oscar won't improve in qualifying. Lando still leads the championship. Oscar takes the lead in World Drivers' Championship standings. Oscar and Lando have a papaya incident. Lando will come back stronger after the summer break. Oscar World Drivers' Championship is mathematically still possible. We are here. Lando World Drivers' Champion. Lando dominance could bore fans. Oscar looks way happier at Williams. Brazil 07 08 12 16 19 21 24. Once you've watched, you'll never stop wanting to see the Brazilian Grand Prix to death with your bare eyes. I'm tired, boss. Tired of reading Spinella instead of Spinola. When Leclerc says no one has ever loved and supported him like Alexandra in his wedding speech. Me. So, how do you see yourself fitting in with the rest of the team here for the Brazilian Grand Prix? I'll repeat every 2 laps that Charles Leclerc is now engaged to be married. You're hired. Just submit your memes using the link in the description. At least she treats me like I'm somebody. It's time for Brazilian. Me wondering why Leclerc and Albon decided to come out as gay and marry. Oscar in Mexico every time for some reason. I've got a freaking McLaren up in my ass. Want me to let him pass? Why are the 2 options for Formula 1 team names like Smith Racing or McDonald's PayPal fracking child labor financial fraud Formula 1 team? Breaking. Verstappen to be announced by Toro Rosso for 2015. So, what was the legendary Senna actually like away from the track? I think I forgot something. If you forgot, then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right. My fab duo. Rain plus Interlagos. Absolute cinema. Papaya boys. You can't defeat me. Verstappen. I know, but he can. Scientists at Stanford University have reconstructed this 3D model of how God, the Father of Jesus Christ, might have looked. Makes sense. 6 months of work destroyed in 6 seconds. The Hungarians who spent 6 months to make the F1 trophy. Crikey, the Redeemer. When life's been good lately, but my brain decides to remind me of Hockenheim 2018. Rain in Brazil. F1 fans. Carla Pinto fans. Car salesman. Slaps butt of George. This bad boy can fit so much McLaren in it. She said yes. What was the question? Charles Leclerc. This situation must be stopped. I've been receiving countless messages from fangirls and fanboys, 2 of mine complaining about me not giving them a chance before choosing Alexandra. Even the Prince of Monaco, Albert II, sent me an email where he informed me that he received some phone calls from the leaders of AWID, complaining in behalf of all the pretty women in the world about my engagement. And the worst thing here is that even Alexandra started thinking about giving some girls a chance. Since yesterday, she's been asking me if we can invite any of my fangirls for a 3S. Please, leave us alone before I lose my mind, or else I don't see myself winning a championship earlier than 2069. Rookie Alonso. Must be the water. Penalty for Ocon. Diva. Franz Hermann. Nikita Mazepin has really let himself go. Max's self-motivation. If the clouds turn black on Sunday. Do. Williams Gulf livery teased. Oh my. If I hadn't driven out of the pit with a fuel hose attached, you better believe things would have been different. I'd have basically the same life as now, and living in a big ol' mansion somewhere, soaking it up in a hot tub with my soulmate. Just about had a heart attack this morning. Verstappen deals Norris a crushing blow in Brazil with phenomenal victory. Is it almost time? Or still too soon? Come join us, Yuki. Dad, who is your favorite? Sweetie, I love you both equally. It's you, and by a lot. Behrman is reaching for the stars in the middle of a battlefield. Haas comeback is real and inevitable. Will you marry me? We are checking. Williams Racing. Williams F1 team. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Us waiting for the commentators to mention this several billions times during the inevitable interlagos reign. They're the same picture. Williams. This is beautiful. F1 this week. You're going to Brazil. F1 will go electric in the future. Then Formula E would have to become Formula P and switch to petrol. The only way Leclerc was going to be happy while in Ferrari. Ferrari about to ruin this man's wedding as well. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Go Scuderia Fuel E. Go McLaren. Go Aston Martin. Lando transferring his bottle enhancement to Piastri, the bottlinator. Brazil has just changed its flag. Old one. New one. One wedding assist. One World Drivers' Championship assist. Apple CEO, F1 movie sequel discussions are underway after immense success. Please God let this be called F2 because it would be so freaking funny. Everyone expects to win straight away, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Max Verstappen just unfollowed Charles Leclerc on Instagram. DHL Fastest Lap Award Formula 1 Brazilian Grand Prix 2008. Felipe Massa Ferrari 1:13.736. Plus 1 point. Look at me. Look at me now, I'm now Brazilian. The sad post of the day. Yuki Tsunoda lost at the airport in Brazil. Patience is my middle name. And the first. 0. F1 Grand Slams at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Jack Laffite in 1979. Mika Hakkinen in 1998. Two drivers have recorded a Grand Slam at Interlagos circuit. Mr. and Mrs. Leclerc. Verstappen's honest reaction. The only thing that can save my mental health right now. Some of y'all really out there thinking Verstappen is gonna make the biggest F1 comeback ever this year when this pick exists. The type of performance cashiers put on when your mum asks you to hold her spot in the line. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.